Ladies and gentlemen, in this wonderful moment of unity, could we all please have a moment of silence to remember Devin Selvey?
A moment of silence on the Bulldog field tonight as the high school football team paused to remember a classmate whose life was cut short.
It was really a team decision. The coaches and everybody, we decided that we were close to canceling the game and honor the family, but we decided that we could turn this into something positive for his family.
An emotional night in the bleachers as those who knew the 14-year-old and even those who didn't came out to offer their support to a family who lost their loved one in a horrific event.
We take a lot of pride playing for Hamilton, and the city supports us like no other. So anytime this kind of tragedy happens, I feel like it's very important for us as role models to show that it's not okay, and we're just here for everybody. We're all going to be together, and we're going to all get through this together because we're all one.
Devin Selvey was stabbed and killed outside Sir Winston Churchill Secondary School in Hamilton, his mother witnessing the attack. 2 teens now face first-degree murder charges in his death. What's the mood been like at school?
It's really quiet, really, Churchill's normally loud, but it's been really quiet and sad.
It was a very hard time for the school. But the last couple of days have been focusing on making this event as good as it can. So the moods have been lightening a little bit to make people remember that Churchill's not a bad school, that we're a pretty good school and things are turning around.
Tonight's event's an attempt to lift the somber mood that has fallen on the school. And remember the 9th grader who'd been the victim of bullying in his short time at Churchill. Many here are hoping the tragic incident can serve as a catalyst for change.
I went to the principals. We're getting this stopped. This is unreal. It doesn't need to happen anymore. No more violence, no more bullying, nothing. It needs to stop right now.
In the stands, a sea of purple in honor of the 14-year-old's favorite color. Devin's cousin admits the high school football game is not where he might typically be found on a Thursday night. Still, she says the show of support is heartening.
I think it's amazing, even though it's something he may not want to do, but we're all here as a community to celebrate his life and what he did for all of us, always putting a smile on our faces.
Tonight's Devin family is remembering him as a kid who loved cars, sports, and video games, and always had a smile on his face.
Every situation, happy, smiling, laughing. Every time I'd walk out of my classroom, he'd be in the stairwell laughing with his friends, making jokes.
And funeral arrangements have already been made. Devin will be laid to rest on Saturday with visitation tomorrow on Friday, where the family is inviting mourners to wear pink against bullying.